Greetings everyone! Welcome to Wello's Melody and Estates, the mompreneur melodies on my YouTube channel. Today, I'll be your guide on navigating the process of applying for a US tourist visa. Having successfully completed my own application last year, I had the incredible opportunity to travel to the US in November to attend a Realtors conference in Anaheim, California. It was an exhilarating trip, not only exploring Los Angeles, but also venturing to Las Vegas and Arizona. So many of my friends have reached out for tips on starting their visa application journey. So here I am to share my insights with you. Let's dive in. So to kick off the visa application process, visit the website ustraveldocs.com/ph/ if you're a Filipino applying from the Philippines. So on this site, you'll find all the necessary information to adequately prepare yourself before initiating the application process. However, I've created this video to simplify the task for you, especially when filling out the DS-160 form and understanding the subsequent steps. So you can see a lot of information here. There's guidelines for completing the DS-160 form, so you can actually find answers to your questions if you're confused or you get confused. So at the end of the application or filling out the DS-160 file, you are required to upload a photograph as part of the DS-160 process. So detailed guidelines for taking and submitting a quality photograph are here in this website. So let's go to the DS-160 form website. Just click this link and then you'll be automatically redirected to where the DS-160 form online is. So let's start. Here you can see where you are applying from. So just click Philippines, Manila, and then make sure to type in the CAPTCHA code correctly and then click start an application. So there will be a Computer Fraud and Abuse Act notices. Just read that and then click I agree. Tapos makikita mo yung application information. There is an application ID there that's very important. Please make sure na maisusulat mo siya and keep it in a very secure place or take a screenshot. There's also a security question. So I choose the given name of your mother's mother, which is very easy to remember, and just remember your answer. So every time your session will expire or you'll be logged out, you can just continue with your application. So type in mo lang yung surname mo. I just made a pseudo surname, so just to give an example. So your given name, tapos the one full name in native alphabet. If it's not applicable, then just check that does not apply or technology not available. Tapos if you have ever used other name, maiden name for example, or your professional name or alias, pwede mo ilagay dyan, pwede mo i-check yes, and then just type in the name. If none, then okay, no. Then a telecode that represents your name, no, I don't have, so I check no. Sex, of course, female. Marital status, if you're married or single. The date and place of your birth. Saan ka pinanganak, city, the province, country, of course, in the Philippines. And then always make sure that at the end of every application page, you always click save button so that if your session will expire, kasi it will expire after 20 minutes ata na walang activity, and then if you don't save that, you have to start all over again. But if you save it, pag-click mo, andyan na lahat yung fill out mo. And then just continue and just click the appropriate answer if whatever is applicable to you. So national identification number, it does not apply to our country. U.S. Social Security number doesn't apply. U.S. taxpayer ID number doesn't apply as well. So for your purpose of a trip to the U.S., we choose temporary business pleasure visitor. And then specify, meron dyang mga choices, but we choose business and tourism because this is what my video is all about and what I've applied for. Have you made specific travel plans? Mas mabuting yes ang i-answer mo. And then for the travel dates, pwedeng kahit hindi confirmed, kahit estimate lang ng travel date mo or planned travel date nyo ng family mo. Tapos yung departure city and arrival city, pwedeng maglagay ka lang dyan ng kahit anong state na gusto mong i-visit. Pwede mo naman yung i-change once you have the visa already. It doesn't need to be confirmed. And one very important thing to remember, you don't have to book your tickets ahead. Kasi pag wala ka pang visa and then your application will be denied, then masasayang lang yung gastos mo. So they don't actually require confirmed tickets and even the hotel bookings. Maglagay ka lang ng temporary yung accommodation mo. Just search travel apps, tapos lagay mo lang doon yung hotel na makikita mo to the city that you're planning to visit, and that's it. It is actually acceptable to them as long as consistent yung mga answers mo, like the states that you're going to, and of course the hotel is in that state, and the places that you're going to visit as well. So for me, ang inilagay ko dyan, Anaheim Marriott Suites. But actually, when I tried booking Marriott Suites, it was super expensive. So when I have already my visa, I checked other hotels that are cheaper. And yeah, yun yung inilagay ko, another hotel. My point here lang naman is, you really have, it is not necessary for you to book tickets and your hotel accommodations unless you already have your visa. But when you already have your visa, that's when and if you have decided to travel already, so of course you need to be you need to have a return ticket for you to be able to show to the immigration officers when you leave the country. That's very important that it's a return ticket, and a confirmed accommodation as well, hotel accommodation. They will really ask for that, saan ka titira, from the immigration officers here in the Philippines. And also when you arrive in the US, tatanungin ka talaga nila if you have hotel reservations or any address in the US, in case you will decide to, or you have relatives that you can go to and use their address. It is also very important for you to know where or the places that you're going to visit, para malaman nila na kung tourism yung purpose mo, tourist ka talaga. Maglalakwat siya. So here you'll be asked your previous US travel information. So pick mo lang yung mga appropriate answers that's applicable to you. So have you ever been in the US? No. Have you ever been issued a US visa? No. That's why you're applying for one now. Have you ever been refused a US visa? If you've already applied before and then you were refused, just really tell the truth, because they will really find out. And no if it's no. And then, has anyone ever filed an immigration petition in your behalf with the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services? Again, be honest and just choose the answer that's applicable to you. Tapos dito, you fill out your address and phone information. mailing address, your primary phone number. You should be able to have one, and then for the secondary or work phone number, if it does not apply, then check doesn't apply. Email address, and then one very important thing to remember also is you really have to put in your social media accounts if you have, and if you have previous travels before, post it on your social media kasi they will also, there's a possibility that they will also check those social media accounts to check if you're really a traveler and your status in life, I think. So sa ngayon pa lang, pagandahin mo na yung mga post mo on Facebook. If you have previous travels, you post it on public. So if they will check, then they can see that you've been traveling. That's a plus point, actually. They will really ask that question during the interview. Like most of the people interviewed, they're asked, have you ever traveled in other countries before? But I'm not saying it. The travel guarantees visa approval. Yun lang, may edge ka lang if you have previous travels. Yung iba naman na walang previous travels, na-approve pa rin. It actually depends your ties as well. If tourist yung in-apply mo, are they sure na babalik ka dito sa Philippines? You have a strong reason na babalik ka talaga dito sa Philippines. Okay? So next will be your passport information. Make sure that you fill it out correctly. And then meron dyang passport book number. Just click does not apply. So, and for the other passport information, just refer to your passport. Meron doon lahat. Issuance date, expiration date. Have you ever lost a passport or had one stolen? I didn't have, so no. U.S. point of contact. For me, I just put in the name of my hotel and the address. But if my family ka or relatives na pupuntahan doon, then lagay mo lang yung address nila. So another tip for the hotels sa state na pupuntahan mo, marami namang mga apps ngayon like na makakakita ka ng mga hotels. So you can go to agoda.com or Airbnb or booking.com, etc. Marami doon. Pili ka lang ng hotel sa state na pupuntahan mo, and then get their infos, get the address, the telephone number, and then you can use that para may mailagay ka na address dito sa DS-160 online form. And then next will be the family information and your relatives. So lagay mo lang dyan, name of your dad and your mom, their birthdays. And then dun sa relatives, if you have immediate relatives in the US, just really be honest and just type in yes. If hindi naman immediate, like distant relatives, you can just say no because they're not really close to you. If meron ka ring relatives na immediate relatives, tapos you don't plan to visit them, just say that to the consul. Like, yeah, I have relatives abroad, but I'm not planning. I don't have any plans to visit them, or if you're not talking to them, or if you're not really close to them. And then here, if you're married, lagay mo lang dyan pangalan ng asawa mo, birthday, your partner's place of birth, nationality, home address, of course, same as your home address. Kasi mag-asawa kayo. Obviously, you live in the same house. So here you need to fill out your present work, your education, and your training information. So for me, I'm a real estate broker, so I just chose business, and then self-employed, and then address is just I just used my home address, and then for the annual income, there's no specific annual income or monthly income, so I just clicked not applicable. So briefly describe your duties. I typed in buy and sell real estate properties. Previous work, education, training information. So were you previously employed? Me, I was not ever since. Family business lang talaga. So no. Have you attended any educational institutions at a secondary level or above? Yes. So actually nilagay ko pati yung sa high school, and then 2 degrees in college, and then my training to become a real estate broker. You can put in as much as you can, as long as it's like relevant. So ilalagay dyan your date of attendance for that school, when did you start, when did you finish. So kailangan i-prepare mo din yung mga diplomas mo or your transcript of records. So here, do you belong to a clan or tribe? No. List of languages you speak, I just put in English, Tagalog, and Cebuano. And then, have you traveled to any countries, regions within the last 5 years? So lagay mo dyan lahat ng mga travels mo abroad for the last 5 years. Kasi very, very important that they will see na you are well traveled. Plus points talaga yun, especially if you have traveled to first world countries like in Europe, Japan, Canada, etc. Pero pwede rin naman yung mga visa countries like Korea and other Asian countries, Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, etc. Tapos, meron dyang questions like, have you belonged to, contributed to, or worked for any professional, social, or charitable organization? It's up to you what's applicable to you. For me, it's a no. Most of these questions, my answers are no because, it's not applicable to me. But you have to read it really carefully. If meron ka doon na na-experience mo, then of course, again, you have to be honest. You have to be truthful with your answer. Don't ever lie because they will really find out. And if malaman nila na naglalay ka, then, that will be one of their reasons to deny you a visa. Okay, so dito, security and background information again. So most of my answers are no. I have not done any of those. Tapos, yeah. Save. And then continue. And then more security questions. Click mo lang no, but still very important for you to read everything properly and carefully. Yan, so the last one will be the photo. Take note of their instructions.
So that's it. Madali lang naman talaga fill out ng DS-160 form. So all you have to remember is for you to really read everything carefully and answer everything truthfully as well. And then do your research first. So the ustraveldocs.com website is really very informative. All of the informations are already there. So it's very important for you to read everything first. Be patient, okay? And one thing as well, after filling out the DS-160 form, after you submit it online, you will be asked to pay for the visa fee. So I will cover that in my next video, and as well as the tips on how to schedule your visa interview. Okay, so that's it for now, and thank you all so much for tuning in to my channel. Your support really means so much to me. So if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and share to anyone who might benefit. Your engagement fuels my passion, and I can't wait to bring you more valuable content soon. Together, let's continue this journey, and thank you for always being a part of it. Ciao.